Hi, I'm Mindy McIntosh from McIntosh and Associates, and 2022 has surely been a roller coaster for investors like you. If you cashed in on your stock market's record performance or sold your home for a large profit, but have watched your investments slide the last few months, while inflation really bites into your budget, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to walk through tax loss harvesting with you in a way to potentially help turn these investment loss into tax breaks. And the video does get a pretty technical stuff, but don't worry, I'm here to help. So let's talk about a summary of the issues that we're facing. Selling an investment for a gain is great until it comes to tax time, and Uncle Sam wants his share. But you can lower how much capital gains tax that you owe by selling an asset for a loss. And if it makes sense for you in your overall financial strategy, it might be something that we'll look at. This is known as tax loss harvesting, and it's a strategy that savvy investors employ to lower their tax bill, but it can be complicated. So keep these three things in mind. First, if you sold an asset that you held for less than a year, you generated short-term capital gains, and these are taxed higher rates than long-term capital gains. You'll want to reclassify the assets that you sold into two buckets as well to help more than 1 year and held less than a year as well. This is important, and I'll explain why next. So second, when selling assets for a loss to offset your capital gains, you need to keep apples to apples and oranges with oranges. So short-term losses can only be used to offset short-term gains, while long-term losses offset long-term gains. So third, don't sell assets strictly to tax harvest a loss. That's not always the best move for your financial situation. So we can work together to identify the right time to liquidate underperforming investments and when it makes good sense. So let's talk about how do we give you some reassurance here. If you're like most folks, you want to pay the least amount of taxes possible, and you can continue to then save for your future. Techniques like tax loss harvesting can help folks and make that possible. But you need to look at your overall financial strategy and see if it makes sense to you. So I'm Mindy McIntosh with McIntosh and Associates. We want to walk through your own journey to see if tax loss harvesting is good for you, and be on the lookout for my future book coming about harvesting tax losses and harvesting your wealth.